As mentioned, the second-seeded Shockers are here. Darrel, Willis Jr. and Rashard Kelly represent the student-athletes. Gregg Marshall, head coach, is in the middle. We're going to ask Gregg to start with a statement on the game. Then we'll go to questions for just the two student-athletes for a little bit. Gregg, please.
Well, I thought we played very well from about the first media timeout on. We had some jitters at that point early, but after that we shared the basketball. We really rebounded it well. Our defense was very good, and we come away with a 26-point win. So we'll take it.
Questions for Rashard or Darrel Willis Jr. Right there in the center, Paul. Thank you.
Rashard, looked like Wichita State kind of got going some energy when you came in. I know it's kind of what you think your role. Just kind of describe how you kind of helped get that game going in a better direction for the Shockers.
Earlier pregame meal, coaches asked us like, what could we do to help bring what could we do to affect the game today? And that was one of the things I told them I wanted to do, just be able to communicate as much as possible. And I think when I communicate, that helps get me going. So I just did what I was asked to do today, honestly.
Darrel, big rebounding advantage, big advantage at the foul line. Did you think that your height, Wichita State's height, that was in the lane, was where you could really make some damage against Bradley?
Coach really stressed us going to the offensive rebound glass and everything like that. So he just wants us to beat them on the offensive glass and rebound more second half. So I guess that's what we did.
Stay there. Thank you, Paul.
Darrel, I think their double teams in Peoria were kind of effective. Were you guys ready for the double teams? And I know you had one play where you spun away and made a nice pass to somebody.
Rashard.
To Rashard. Yeah, dealing with the double teams, was that a big part of the task for the big men tonight?
Well, we knew it was coming, so we practiced on it yesterday a lot. So we was ready for it.
Rashard, you've played in this tournament now several times. Is there anything to just, getting the jitters out, being comfortable on that floor, getting through this kind of the first game kind of a thing?
Well, we've been working since June together as a team, and we really ain't accomplished our goal yet. So that's what we're working on now. We kind of broke down our season into different segments and different things we wanted to grade ourselves on, and this is just another segment we're working on together as a team. So I think our mental preparation and our mental focus going into this tournament is kind of helping us move forward.
Over here on the right-hand side, gentlemen.
Darrel, can you describe the first 10 minutes or so? It was kind of a defensive battle there, and neither team was getting a lot done offensively. Was Bradley doing anything differently during that stretch, and what did you guys do to change the tempo?
Well, like Coach said, this is a chance for everybody to get to March Madness. So we're going to get like everyone's best effort. So at first they was playing good defense, and Coach made substitutions, and Rashard came in, and he's just a big energized guy. So he the one that got us going and everything like that. So.
Back to the left. Thank you.
For both of the players, yesterday, Gregg mentioned he would be interested to see how hungry this team was. Did you feel like you guys did play with that kind of desire?
Rashard, lead us off, please. Then go to Darrel.
Well, yesterday, Coach do a great job of challenging us every day. He don't allow us to slack off in 1 minute. So I think that's just kind of our everyday preparation. It's not everything going to be P's and Q's and easy or look good. So I think our energy, we can control our energy and our effort. So we just got to keep building and never be satisfied.
Yeah, like Rashard said, we just got to keep building and not settle for anything and get to where we want to get.
Anything else for the student athletes of Wichita State? Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll excuse you and stay with Coach for a little while longer. Bob has the first question for Gregg Marshall. Bob, thank you.
Hey, Greg, can you talk about your exchange with Brown after the intentional foul and then the reaction of Brian Wardle?
Yeah, I thought he could have displayed a little more restraint. I basically said, hey, can you do that? And Brian didn't like it, so. Was that the most important thing you saw out there? It's quite a question. We scored 82 also.
Yeah, yesterday you mentioned you'd be interested to see how hungry the team was. Was that kind of your way of challenging them, or were you really had you seen something you didn't like in the lead up to this?
You know, we had beaten this team twice. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, the old cliche. They've been playing well. It's a four-game win streak for them. I read somewhere it's been like 2008 or something, 2009 since they've done that. So we watched the videotape. We thought they were playing very well or better. And so, you know, you have to have a mental edge. You can't, you know, go in with young people thinking it's going to be easy. It's never easy.
Yeah, stay there. We'll go to back, Karen. Thank you, and come back.
Greg, what about the bench play tonight? 45 points off the bench, or 2 double-figure scores came off the bench. Has that been pretty characteristic of your team this year? It seems like you can expand a lead when you go to your reserves.
It really is. I mean, this team's very deep. I thought even our third group was effective. I mean, they didn't give up a lot of ground. The second unit, as we talked about, Kelly gave us a lot of energy. Darrel was very efficient tonight offensively. We rebounded the ball extremely well from those spots, and Deshaun was running the team pretty well. Austin was okay, and then I guess Rano didn't have his best game, but he was okay. So they all help us, and they've all been you know, interviewed after games and have been players of the game, and we have a very deep team, and I feel very confident that I can go 10 or 11 deep at any given time.
How did you feel the big guys handled the double teams from Bradley?
Not very well on the first 4 or 5 minutes, and after that we got a couple of good looks. We shared the basketball. Usually we have a better assist-to-turnover ratio, but we turned it over 5 or 6 times before the first media. So we slowed down at that point and didn't turn it over quite as much. We got the ball inside. You can't get to the foul line unless you drive it or get the ball to the block, and it's evidenced by 45 free throw attempts. We were getting the ball inside. So occasionally, you know, their double teams work. Sometimes it didn't. It's feast or famine at times. But you know, we were certainly content on continuing to go inside.
Anything else for the head coach of the Shockers? Okay, Greg, thank you very
Thanks,
much.
guys.
We will see you tomorrow.
Okay.